Welcome to the People of Product podcast series, your go-to resource for product leadership. We are diving deep into the world of product management, sharing insights, strategies, and best practices to help you build exceptional products and lead high-performing teams. In this series, we'll cover a wide range of topics, including the unique challenges of product leadership, building and nurturing high-performing product teams, mastering the art of product strategy, navigating the ever-evolving tech landscape. Whether you are a seasoned product leader or just starting your journey, this podcast is for you. Join us as we break down complex concepts into actionable insights and equip you with tools and knowledge you need to succeed. In today's lightning-fast technology world, good product management is critical to maintaining a competitive advantage. Product leaders have become increasingly central to company success, with their choices, decisions, and actions intrinsic to the achievement or failure of the business. Product teams are growing quickly, yet their roles and responsibilities are still poorly defined. As with any fast-evolving market, finding, developing, and guiding successful product leadership is a major challenge, further complicated by the fact that product leaders tend to have all the responsibility for success and failure, but little authority over the assets and resources necessary to deliver those outcomes. We see product leadership as being both distinct from and inclusive of product management. As we'll discuss in this podcast, leadership often comes with a lot of executive responsibility, but not always the authority afforded to executives. A great leader almost always has great management skills. Conversely, management can be delivered without any discernible leadership skills. A product manager may be a good or bad leader, but a good product leader must be a good product manager too. Organizations are using combinations of internal teams and agency partners to design and develop world-class products. Managing human beings and navigating complex product roadmaps is not an easy task. In fact, it's downright rare to find a product leader that can steward a product from concept to launch without some major hiccup. So why do some product leaders succeed while others don't? Through my almost a decade of work experience building products with world-class teams from across the globe, while building a startup from ground up with almost zero resources, and my experience working in industries like recruitment tech and fintech space, by observations and learnings, I have learned what it takes to be a great leader. I've had the privilege of working with dozens of exceptional leaders, and this podcast captures their approaches, styles, insights, and techniques to provide a guide for their product managers hoping to emulate their success. Let's be real, a lot of what makes a great product leader overlaps with good leadership in general. It's all about inspiring teams, solving problems, and making things happen. But product leadership is a unique beast. We are not just managing people, we are shaping the future of tech. We are balancing the art and science of product development, navigating uncertain waters, and constantly adapting to change. So while we touch on universal leadership principles, we are really diving deep into the specific challenges and opportunities that come with being a product leader. So who needs this podcast and why? For the uninitiated, it might seem like product leaders are a relatively new participant in the jungle of software product design and development. The truth is that they have quietly been making digital organizations successful for decades. What is new is the popularity of the product leader and the attention their work is attracting. We have seen product leadership in many forms over the years, but not until recently has the role of product leader become recognized in the realm of digital products. This leadership role is sometimes different from the product manager role. Leaders do not always manage others, and often their contribution looks decidedly like other executive jobs, guiding the broader organization along a path. Not focused on oversight or group tasks, leaders may not have a team to manage. In some cases, they may even operate as individual contributors. As in executive leadership, the best product leaders come from a wide range of backgrounds and are forged in their environment, learning on the job and through the experience of their company and the market. I feel that there are real challenges ahead for product leaders, the most pressing one being that of identity. As we have mentioned, leadership is not the same as management. In the current product environment, we need better leaders, not just better managers. This is true of the product roles too. I have found that there is too much emphasis on creating, training, and hiring product managers and not enough on product leadership. This is apparent in the significant amount of literature and commentary in the rise of the product manager, with very little attention given to the leadership role. Technical product roles are well described and documented, while leadership role in product organizations remain fuzzy and ill-defined. The purpose of this exclusive podcast series is to clarify this ambiguity and expose the characteristics of a great product leader. This ambiguity has not always existed. Before software was ubiquitous, product leadership was the domain of technical people. Engineers and programmers made the core of the software products, so it made sense that they should manage the product teams. As software became less of a reason for companies to exist and increasingly a platform for experiences, the rise of product managers from backgrounds in marketing, business, design, and even psychology or sciences is more common. I don't believe the ideal product manager has a specific background or education, but I do see similarities in successful product leaders. Domain-specific skills aside, product leadership is more about leading people and less about pushing pixels, writing code, or administering project schedules. Today's podcast series is for the product leader role in context, not just the person who carries the title. The leader never operates in a vacuum, so this podcast is for the product leader, their team, and even the people who hire them. With this, I am attempting to describe how a product leader can deliver the success the product organization seeks, whether by crafting a freshly minted product out of the thin air or by innovating a decade-old suite. The insights which I aim to share today is based on the experiences of working with hundreds of product people from across the world. It includes insights not just from us, but from seasoned product experts from various geographies we reach with our expanded network. By categorizing this podcast into broad stages of a company's growth and separating the parts into insights from managers, teams, organizations, and customers, I'm attempting to make the knowledge as accessible as possible. Whether you're just starting out or midway through your career, as a product leader, you will be able to play and listen to the part that's most relevant to your needs and return to the most relevant theme of this exclusive podcast series when you encounter a new challenge. Whether you're just starting out or midway through your career, as a product leader, you will be able to play and listen to the part that's most relevant to your needs and return to the most relevant theme of this exclusive podcast series when you encounter new challenges. This isn't your typical one-size-fits-all product leadership manual. I'm not here to give you a step-by-step guide. Instead, I'm aiming to introduce you to a framework to help you navigate the ups and downs of product leadership. Whether you're a rising star at a startup or a seasoned pro at a big tech company, the lessons in this podcast will resonate with you. You'll learn from real-world experiences, gain practical insights, and discover new ways to tackle common challenges. Sure, some of the tips and tricks I'll share will be immediate game changers, but don't worry, I am not just focused on quick wins. A lot of the stuffs I'll talk about is timeless. It's about building strong foundations, developing leadership skills, and cultivating a growth mindset. These principles will help you navigate the ever-changing tech landscape, no matter what the future holds. So whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, This podcast will provide you with valuable insights that will last a lifetime. So bookmark this podcast, come back to it when you need a fresh perspective or when you're facing a tough decision. Let's level up your product leadership game together. There are certain principles and mindsets that can help you succeed. By learning from the experiences of others, you can avoid common pitfalls and make informed decisions. For instance, understanding the nuances of balancing strategic thinking with operational execution and inspiring your team to deliver exceptional results are crucial skills that can be honed through learning and experience. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. In fact, can be valuable learning opportunities. By embracing challenges and seeking feedback, you can continuously improve your skills and become a more successful and effective product leader. So that's all for this exclusive series called The Evolution of Product Leadership, Straight from the Trench. Remember, the journey to becoming a great product leader is filled with challenges and rewards. By learning from the experiences of others and applying these principles to your own work, you can achieve great things. Stay tuned for our next episode where we'll explore more insights, tips, and stories that will help make your journey easier to navigate. Thank you for listening. Until next time, keep innovating, keep leading, and keep building amazing products.